cases of infection, Rakghoul plague victims will attack and attempt to devour their own loved ones. If you cannot restrain or isolate a Rakghoul, run away.
Good day, everybody, and welcome to this second episode of Inside SWTOR, the show where gamers gab about what's new and hot in the world of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Welcome, and thank you for joining us tonight. We are going to start with introductions, and then we're going to get right into it. I am Sandy Cindermisha Smith. I am a community manager with fragworld.org. I am also guild leader of Pillars of Ashla, a casual, ambitious PvE and PvP guild on the Juyo server. That side is Republic. We also have a Empire side guild. I am going to, I'm going to have my fellow panelists go ahead and introduce themselves, and we're going to start with Mac.
I'm Brad Barons. I go by Mac Arthurian. I play a smuggler and a Jedi Guardian. I like PvP, PvE, in-game, and just basically screwing around.
Hello, I'm also Fastcard Fraser. I go by Fastcard FC. I have a level 50 Jedi Guardian. I'm mostly into PvE, rating, and economic side of SWTOR. And nice to meet you again.
Hello, my name is Joseph Days Schlegel. I play a Jedi Consular ×2. I have a level 50 Shadow who does anything and everything, and I have a level 37 Healy Sage. I don't think I have a primary focus. I enjoy PvE and PvP.
I am Joshua Joshroom Smith. I play a little bit of everything, but my level 50 that I play the most is probably my Jedi Sage, who I'm doing all rock pew pew with. I'm also a staff writer for SWTORlife.com and bringing you all the fun SWTOR news you need.
I play a Vanguard Trooper tank, and I probably focus more on PvE and in-game content. I also am leveling a Consular Sage for heals, and I actually am known to do some PvP, contrary to some popular belief among guild members. As you may have already guessed, our secret topic that we didn't announce last week was the world event that's been taking place this week on Tatooine primarily. I still maintain they shouldn't call it a world event because there are world bosses on other worlds that are infected and all the fun on the fleet. First question is, what were y'all's overall impressions of the world event?
It was good. It helps break up the monotony. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's just a few more dailies that you get to do for a special reward, but at least it's something new to do every day. It's helpful for the level 50s who get tired of doing the daily grind of PvP and the same hard mode flashpoints over and over again and the same dailies. I wish it was a little bigger. It seems rather ambitious to call an event because, like I said, it's only new dailies and some new world bosses. It's fun. I wish it was bigger.
I'm gonna have to agree with Josh there because, and I haven't done a whole lot of the new stuff. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but it definitely breaks it up. It gives you something extra to do, and kind of gives you a reason to log on other than doing every other daily, even though it is just more dailies.
Give it more dailies with sand.
And Rakghouls. Don't forget the Rakghouls.
Yes, then more Rakghouls. I thought I was done with them for a while after, finishing them in Kaon and the new Flashpoint. Lost. What is it called? Lost Island. Thank you. And, if it was something different other than just more Rakghouls, I'd probably be more interested in it. But, yeah, kind of tired of Rakghoul. Other than that, it takes me like 45 minutes to an hour to do Tatooine, the dailies. And, I do my dailies religiously, basically, so it's like 4 hours of dailies for me every day, if I do them every day. But I'll be glad when it's over because that means less dailies. But yeah.
But when it's over, less Rakghouls. Daniel Erickson told us we need more Rakghouls in game. We're gonna keep on throwing them in. Flashpoints, world events, big old Rakghoul world boss, mini pets. They're coming all shape and sizes.
It just feels like it's the wrong type of the year for Rakghouls because it feels like more of a Halloween event more than just a normal event.
Wouldn't that depend on what planet you're on? I mean, the type of year.
Yes, we're going deep into the Star Wars lore if we want to talk about how the solar cycles affect which season we're in. The crazy part is when I'm playing my Jedi Knight and I just happen to get to Terrace during all this, I'm like, oh, forget Terrace right now. No more Rakghouls. Flew through that place in a minute and was like, just get me off this place. I'm tired of fighting Star Wars zombies at this point.
Yeah, I liked the addition of something new, and especially some of the cutscenes were just hilarious. Like some of the audio ones on the fleet, and of course you get to click on some of the others, but they weren't. Well, the one that you do to start the Red Rakghoul mini pet quest, or did, that one was pretty entertaining. And I've enjoyed having something new to do. I've got to admit, for some reason, standing there for half an hour or longer in the infection party on the fleet is just really entertaining. I'm not entirely sure why. I think that's like the only time I've been entertained by just standing still in the game. But yeah, that's really it's pretty entertaining. I've been impressed that even with the number of people that are doing the dailies at a given time, even during prime time, that there tend to be enough spawns and enough of the, I guess you would call them nodes, the quest item that you have to click on.
They seem to have a really fast respawn rate, which is good, seeing as that both Empire and Republic characters have to share the same space in order to get it done. That could have been a hot darn mess if they had lowered it. Also, the way they phased the leveling was really ingenious to me, so that you don't only have to be a level 50 to participate. The fact that your first attack, then I think what it's like the enemies that pop out of the ground or drop or everything are then based on the level. That was really cool. So even if you wanted to play alts, you didn't have to feel like, if you're one of the people who were like me, who were constantly grinding for Rakghoul DNA because we want as many plus 41 crystals as possible, it's nice to not have to be like, well, I guess I'm going to be playing on my main for the next week and a half and not do anything else.
It's nice now, but the first couple of days was really rough because everybody was doing it. And it really became a gank fest because people were flagging people by accident for PvP and all that good stuff. So the first couple of days was kind of rough, but after that, yes, it became smoother.
I am very, very sorry that I missed Gankfest. Not gonna lie.
I actually think the fact that you can get flagged for PvP makes it even more fun. It throws just a whole other aspect in there, especially the fact that one of the world bosses is in the open world PvP zone. I have not got a chance to fight him yet, but I would imagine some of the fights that went down for whose group was going to get to kill him had to be pretty fun.
I went to the group with at least 20 strong, and we just went in there and we were like, yeah, come on, mess with us. And then we took them down. It's a fun fight. I recommend it. That part I do like about the event.
Well, heck, we already had an experience with that on that Hoth World boss a while back before they changed the way you could flag for PvP, so I'd imagine it's just as fun.
I haven't gotten to fight any of the world bosses. I ran through Outlaw's Den probably early this morning, actually. I would say instead of last night, but I didn't see anybody out there, which I guess speaks to what time it was, and I didn't see the world boss either. So that was kind of disappointing, but. Yeah, I was running through getting the red Rakghoul.
Red Rackling?
Yeah,
Red
I knew
the
Lee
Crimson
was in there
Rackling.
Yeah.
You're a Crimson Rackling.
Cover's been blown.
Yeah, pretty much.
Speaking of the world bosses, what did y'all, those who've gotten to fight them, what did y'all think about the world bosses?
The normal one, so I've got his name now, Lockjaw.
Trapjaw.
Thank you. He's on a 4-hour timer, so that's kind of it's not kind of, it's really inconvenient for a lot of people. So that's annoying. The people have to know what time he was down the last time in order to be ready for him the next time. And but the other two, they seem to be a faster spawn timer. So yeah, they're much easier to get. And one of them is really easy. The one by the pit, the Sarlacc pit. That one is pretty easy, and the Bantha one is probably the hardest one.
Calling a 4-hour timer inconvenient is Oh, a bit of an overstep because that's a pretty good timer.
Yeah.
Well, but remember, this is a limited event, and people don't have all kinds of time to wait for it, stuff like that. So, like,
Yeah.
you have like less than a week now. So,
Actually, the time this comes out, it'll be less than a day.
yes.
Yeah, the big Rakghoul out by the Sarlacc pit is a total tank and spank. It's super easy. And Trapjaw, I'm pretty positive, is still at level 30
Yes, it is.
for a world boss. So a strong 50 could probably solo him, or at least with just a couple people.
And that just makes it worse because it's on a 4-hour time. That means less people can access them.
The Bantha is the real cool one, and I haven't got a chance to fight him. Like I said, I love the fact that they threw him in the open world PvP zone. So you don't even have to worry about just Empire players out there. Everybody, they're not in your guild, they can attack you there. So that's just very interesting to me. I really would like to get a chance to go out there and try to fight him. Plus, killing Banthas are fun.
Let's hope they do that with more future world events. Put them in an area where you have just massive PvP going on. That's always fun. Surprise!
Ilum Reborn, anybody?
A working Ilum?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's a whole another topic there.
Oh yeah, that's probably a full day's worth right there. Oh, and by the way,
Here we go.
Rockjaw is Stephen Reed's Twitter account. That's where that came from.
Oh, sorry about that.
Stephen Reed is a world boss. Now there's an idea.
Like James Olin's hair.
That would be pretty entertaining. That'd be a good April Fool's joke.
Yes.
What did y'all think about the staging in of content, the way that was done?
I thought it was really cool. I don't know if this was only a first day thing. I didn't see any of the infect 10 other people after the very first day. So I don't know if that got taken out because people were complaining about it, or maybe it was one that was only supposed to be for that first day. But the fact that they added a little something new every day, it gave you a reason to come back. Like if they put it all out there the first day and you just got tired of it, it's easy to just ignore it. So the fact that you get a new quest each day to come back to is a little more incentive. And the only thing that they didn't do right, I wish they would have put in one more quest and included bracers for the containment officer outfit. Boo.
Like Rob Halford's bracers.
Yes, like Rob Halford's bracers.
I like those bracers.
Yeah, it's difficult to find good moddable bracers.
That's kind of a theme, though, if you notice. I mean, you've got your main sets, and the hard stuff to find is just kind of off-the-wall stuff, you know? And bracers seem to be one of the main ones. Bracers, belts, stuff like that.
But you can get it through your legacy in 1.2 through your legacy vendor. But yeah, you have to have the legacy available and credit, or you have to have that the item that you use to turn it in.
Yeah. But it is fun right now running around on the fleet in my containment officer uniform with my black-green lightsaber, just running around being awesome.
That is my sole reason for doing dailies.
Trooper with a lightsaber. Looks awesome.
Speaking of all that, what do y'all think about the rewards that are offered? Or were offered?
Crystal's the only thing that's worth it. I was bummed. I spent a buttload of DNA getting companion customization kits, and then after that finding out that there was only one companion per character that could be the infected customization. Like, I wasted a bunch. I could have had like 4 crystals. Now I'm only at 2. Plus they're going to be the only thing worth selling afterwards. Plus I think
Isn't it just a random companion?
you don't get to choose which kit you get. Which can bug some people. I actually didn't have a problem with that. But I think this is the easiest way for people to get plus 41 crystals right now, outside of maybe crafting them yourself. Like, they're super expensive on the GTN. So this is a great way to go get a nice one for yourself at endgame, which I think is what people are generally doing with the DNA anymore.
Hopefully you like the color.
I do like the color. Green is awesome.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been doing the dailies every day, and I haven't found anything I really want to spend the currency on. I've just been, getting the credits and the legacy experience and stuff like that. So I'm just holding the DNA.
A suggestion for you, you could spend the currency on days He won't mind.
Yeah, feel free to sell that DNA and spread the credits around. That's hard.
Or
Be cool.
just
That-
give me
I
the
might
DNA
probably
on
will
that
do that.
too.
We could always sell DNA and open up maybe another tab of the gift bank. Those later tabs, they get pretty pricey. I think we're at the
Yes.
15 million one right now, so we still have what, 3 more?
And the last one is 30 million.
Oh, it's 30? I thought it was a 50. Okay, sweet.
Did you just suggest opening up the equivalent to a Rakghoul sperm bank where we're just selling DNA?
Oh my god!
I mean, that's what it sounded like to me. It's a
He
little
went
wrong.
there. Ladies and gentlemen, he went there.
It fits with the
It just sounds like that's what it went to me. Okay.
One of the things last week, I really wish I would have recorded the after show chat. So that's kind of what you can expect from the after show chat. We brought up Legacy at one point. What do y'all think about the Legacy unlocks?
I want ones that work well for what I want them to do. I'm not big into stuff on the ship so far. It just doesn't seem to appeal to me at all. Rocket boots, that seems neat. I'm not paying that price. You give it to me at a discount for high legacy level. I'll grind that out, no problem. But so far, it's just a little bit just bleh.
With the prices the way they are, and I know they did a couple of things to try to offset that, making repairing a little bit cheaper. But I've had a really hard time, being able to maintain a lot of credits, and that could be because of the speccing back and forth so many times. But I get so burned out grinding out dailies. Fast card, I don't know how you spend 4 hours a day doing that, but I do 2 Ilum dailies, and I'm just I'm done. I've done this for so long. I mean, I'm already tired of the Corellia dailies.
Well, I don't have enough currency to spend all the I get everything that I want. I have bought the quick travel one. I unlocked all 3 now, and it's only reduces it by 6 minutes, but you'll be amazed at how many quest lines you actually finish within 24 minutes. Like before, when it was just 30 minutes, I had to wait like a few minutes. And it seems 600K, it seems kind of be steep for some people, but for me, it was worth it. And the other thing I bought was the repair droid and all the sensors for each of my crafting alts. And if you buy them and mail them or to your alts, or you can give your credit to your alt and buy them separately, because each of your alts have the repair droid now on your ship when you unlock it. It increases your crafting chance, especially it reduces your crafting time, but it increases the critical chance of your mission to succeed. And to me, that seems worth it. But it was $1 million to unlock the droid, and it's 100K each for each one of the 6 sensors.
It seems like all the really cool legacy unlocks are the ones that are coming up. The increased experience ones, which I'm actually kind of worried about because it's already really super easy to level and over level in this game as you're going through the quest. But being able to use your speeder at level 10 and making your sprint faster and stuff like that, those are the ones that I think are the coolest, and they won't be in the game for a while. A lot of the ones right now seem to be really mostly just social legacy unlocks. I mean, or at least in that nature outside of the ship upgrade stuff, but most of it is, hey, you can buy stuff to unlock using this species as whatever class you want, or we'll give you some more emotes, or stuff like that. So it seems like the cool gameplay ones are coming in the future.
Come on, who doesn't like laser beams?
I think that, and I don't know how to put this. I think that they may have been overzealous about their 1.2, and kind of maybe just thrown us some of these little things to keep us busy while they really work on those other things. Because I mean, I completely agree with you. If you look at a lot of the legacy stuff right now, it's all really just like some RP stuff. Like the bare fists and emotes, and nothing really like that wows you. Now the droid, the droid on your ship, I think is pretty cool, and that's probably the only thing that I really want to get. But as far as everything else, I can just I can pass. I'm good. So I think that they might have just given us a couple of things to just pique our interest and be like, okay, we got more coming for you.
The only thing that I really think the droid on your ship is super useful for is what Fastcar brought up earlier, which is the buying the enhancing mechs or
Yeah.
enhancing things for your crew droid, because not only are finding repair droids not that difficult, in the upcoming future unlocks, you'll be able to just drop one right in front of you wherever and sell and repair whatever you want. And the same with a mailbox. Like, once I get that, am I going to care that I have them on my ship anymore? It's not like it's hard to find those things. Saves me a few steps, I guess.
Yeah, it was funny. The fast cart, you were like, well, I guess 600K might be a bit for some. That's like the entirety of what I have credits wise. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't see how you grind out all the dailies. I'm the same way. I just like, oh god, not more dailies. But I am happy that they reduced the repair costs. I may have said this last week, but I'm really happy about it. I can actually start building
both.
credits again. Pardon?
I said you. I'm sorry. I said you and me both, because between repairing tanky set and then repairing DPS set, not fun.
Exactly, and respecking. Yeah, and I think a lot of the legacy unlocks that got put in, the more social stuff, the role playing community had been really unhappy with the amount of tools they had. So I know that was a concern that was being addressed, and I think some of the other, the PvE and PvE kind of stuff will come later in later expansions. So yeah, I do think it was pretty social focused, and I think that was largely because the role-playing community had been crying out saying, give us something to work with here. So I like this pace at which they're releasing new content. I mean, that's really impressive every 3 months. And especially I was kind of impressed this time we didn't see quite as many bugs, I think, as we've seen in some of the other content releases. So that was a good thing.
Well, there's only been, I think, 2 times they had to take the servers down unexpectedly so far, which is not, I mean, you're not going to get a big patch like this and not expect some bugs to get through. There's going to be some unexpected times the servers go down. Just, we'll accept that right now. But for such a big patch, you're right, there hasn't been a lot that has needed to be fixed. Although every once in a while I keep getting kicked out of game and my character keeps disconnecting, and that is bugging me in the middle of a conversation. I don't know what bug it is, BioWare, but you get on that.
Yeah,
Make me happy.
I was doing Express, trying to get up my social point, and I hit escape and doing one of the conversations, and it kicked me out of the flashpoint, and I had to like, what's going on? So yeah, that is an annoying bug.
I haven't experienced anything too serious with bugs. The one thing that bothers me, though, I don't know if you guys have this or not, but when I go to sell something, you know that little like noise it makes when you sell something? I get that like ×3 and then echo. And it's just like, I don't know, that's just super annoying to me. That's the only bug that I've had, or that I've noticed, really.
There's a lot of audio problems going on.
Oh, yeah.
Patch. Like, too many to list. Yeah, so I'm not surprised about that one.
Another one, actually, and I think this has been around a while, and it only happens when I throw my pebbles, but like my pebbles will just keep being thrown. Like I can walk away and I look back and it's like, oh, there's like a pebble storm behind me.
Yep.
That one's super annoying, like in PvP when somebody throws pebbles at you and you die, and then you res back up wherever you are, and the pebbles are still coming at your face, or the laser noise.
Well, one of the most frustrating things with the audio is then when it cuts out the voices during cutscenes, and that is making playing alts not fun at all right now. I can understand people having problems playing their alts. There was a mailbox bug where things weren't getting mailed, audio's dropping off during cutscenes. Like, I don't really care about that stuff that much on my level 50 character, but when I'm going through, I'm trying to get some of my Empire characters leveled up because I want all the cool Legacy power unlocks. And then like, well, I don't want to play right now. I can't even hear the story. Come on.
I got bit by the mailbox bug because one of the sensors I mailed to one of my alts, I couldn't get it out. So yeah, that was pretty annoying, and I didn't want to buy another one in case they fixed it. So it was like, yeah, a couple of days right now I didn't have it.
That stinks. Yeah, I've had the and not so much, just every once in a while, the audio bug with the speeder. I've seemed to have been pretty lucky with bugs and audio stuff, thankfully, because from what I've heard people talk about, that would drive me crazy. So
Had a door cutting throughout an entire flashpoint, just all flashpoint long. That
Can
got
we see the
irritating.
wide eye to drive me crazy again, please?
That was an exclusive performance. You'll have to watch the video again.
But yeah, the audio problem is fortunate that we can fix it pretty quickly. Like all you have to do is restart the client, but still, it's still annoying.
Yeah.
I like the one where it takes me 20 minutes to get past the login screen. That one's always fun.
Yeah, it's a fun bug. I've actually seen a slightly beneficial bug where I've seen somebody fast travel, and then they get there and they have no cooldown on their fast travel. Again, they can use it again instantly. I'm like, I want that bug. I want that to hit me a couple times. I haven't got it yet.
I got a speed hack bug the other night. Seriously, like my like my little 3-second or 5-second consular sprint lasted forever. It was in Hudball, ironically enough, which was awesome.
Were you kicking up pebbles?
I don't even know. I was just loving it.
You should run around going meep meep.
As long as you'll be my coyote.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Send me your credit card information. I'll hook you up.
Oh.
That's the after show.
It's but a taste.
Alrighty, well, we've got a few more minutes. Does anybody have any closing comments you would like to contribute?
I would like to see some more world bosses get infected on different planets, and let that be like the very last day. Every world boss infected. Go kill them. That'd be a great way to end this event. Let's do that.
I want to see a difference in my speeds between 90 and 110%. Doesn't really feel like the money I'm spending on it is really worth it. I could run around on the 90 and not really care, because if I'm the tank, then there's a group that all got 110. You're waiting for me anyways.
And now everybody knows why I've been 50 since like January and still have my level 1 speeder. Because screw spending $225K on something that's like a little bit faster.
Right. You double it and jack the price up on it, and I'll consider it.
I concur.
Give me a 250. Give me a 500. Give me my custom antique speeder bike from ROTJ. Give me a black one. Give me a gray one. Give me a brown one. I don't care. I want that bike. I want it back, and I want it fast.
I think the number one reason to get the rank 3 speeders to avoid getting knocked off when you get hit by enemies, because I mean, like when you're riding along in a rank 1 speeder, they can just sneeze at you and you fall off. So yeah, I think that's
one word for you, Fastcart. Vanish.
Okay,
let's go. 2 words.
Those of us who are
Vanish.
not counselors.
I get another word for you. Guardian.
The level 1 speeders just don't look as cool, though. I'm not picking up chicks on a level 1 speeder. It's like, you want to
I
get
like
on
my
my...
lawnmower.
You're not picking up chicks on a level 3 speeder either.
Oh, sure I am. Got the passenger seat right there. Go for a ride.
The one with the trunk space.
Yeah.
And again, we're back to this is how all my dates end.
Well, for my own closing comments is that I'm gonna try not to rant here, but I just hit Social 10 like 2 hours ago, or less than 2 hours ago, and the only reason why I wanted to get Social 10 was to get the Galactic Party Bomb, and BioWare had that 100-page novel of patch notes, and there was nothing in there about the Galactic Party Bomb being taken out, and I just found out like 10 minutes after I got a Social 10 that it's no longer in the game. Some people saying it's only temporary, but still, I just, I wish I'd known about it. So, yeah,
I don't think we would have heard that rant if it didn't happen 2 hours ago.
No, exactly.
Does the party bomb play What Is Love?
No, it makes everyone around you dance.
Then
It's really popular. I was only going to use it during raids when you're raiding. Like, I'm one of the first people to reach the boss, and just standing around doing nothing. And then I just wanted to throw the party bomb and make people dance.
Don't
I
forget.
was one of the last people to reach a boss.
Because you're always back there resin.
It's because he's on his level 1 speeder.
No. It's because me being the super tank that I am, I'm always the last one to die because I'm just like, what's up? Take me on.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, that's one of the things I experienced. That and the long loading screen.
I want a screenshot of that face.
Well, I think that'll. What was that?
Oh, I was going to say you will be able to get a screenshot when this episode is released.
The
Go
after
ahead,
party.
sorry.
I think that'll do it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Next week, we're going to talk about some of the content in 1.2, and I hope you will join us then. Thank you to my fellow panelists, and we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
And scene.
Hobo Rockstar.